I'm glad to be back, and thank you again for all the nice well wishers. I appreciate it a great deal. A lot of people said a lot of very nice things, and you know why it's difficult for me to accept nice things being said about me. I've always been like that. I'm sure I'll always be like that, but nonetheless, let me say thank you, and I mean that very sincerely. Here's what I want to talk about today, and this was asked quite a bit throughout the last few days, and that is what happens when a narcissist dies. What do you do? And that is such a multi-level issue. It's remarkable. And so the questions arise: do I go to the narcissist's wake, or do I go to the funeral? Do I want to see the other family members? Maybe the golden child's going to be there. Maybe some adults that have been lied to by the narcissist is going to be there. Will I be embarrassed? Will I be ashamed? Here's the thing about that. None of us like to be made fun of. None of us like to be talked about like that. And I, for one, used to hang my head in shame in front of people when there was no reason to be ashamed. And I did that specifically when I was a child and my narcissistic mother would take me places. Usually, I was ridiculed by her in front of other people, where I felt this deep, deep sense of shame and embarrassment that I've carried throughout my whole life. Here's the thing. When that narcissist dies, you owe them nothing. The other people that the narcissist lied to, that may have kept their distance, you owe them nothing. What you're going to feel is you're going to want to be there, be present in front of those people. You're going to want to tell your side of the story. And let me tell you something. More times than not, it's not going to work. People see what they want to see. People hear what they want to hear. You owe that narcissist absolutely nothing. There's no reason, if you don't want to go to a wake or to a funeral. If you choose to go, you may want to be quiet about the destructive ways of the narcissist in your life, or you may want to say, you know what? He was a horrible parent, a horrible person. Do you know what she did to me? So don't tell me about this, that, and the other thing. That was a horrible person that she kept a great front on. If you want to go. If you don't want to go, you take care of yourself. You owe nothing to anybody. Think about the anxiety that would lead up to going to a wake or a funeral of your abuser. Now, it's going to creep in once in a while that you want family. You want those friends. And I get that. And you should go if you have those feelings where you're not going to be upset or be in a nervous situation. But please make sure of this. You owe nobody a thing. You owe yourself to take care of yourself. And that's it. That person that's going into the ground or being cremated, all they cared about was themselves in a foul manner. They cared nothing for you. Trust me on this. If you think the narcissist really did love you or cared about you, I'm sorry. That's not the case. They may have thought they loved you. But no one who loves you, and this goes for any other family member or any friend of the narcissist, if they really would have loved you, their love would have been unconditional. And I think you'll agree that the narcissist's love is not unconditional. Here's another thing. You're going to stay home if you choose And you're going to be wondering all the time, are they talking about me? Are they saying that I'm no good or a bad person? That's embedded in you. That's in your DNA, because for years you have been told that you're no good, you're a rotten little bastard, that you're a sick little bastard. That was my mother's favorite phrase. So you're going to be left home wondering if these people at the funeral, at the wake, are talking about you. I guarantee that's going to come up in your mind. You owe these people nothing. You don't owe them to go there if you don't want to and explain your side of the story, because you want them to really understand now how bad she was. Well, if that's the case and you want to go, then you should go. But if you don't want that hassle in your life, don't go. Now I'm going to say something else. I'll combine this a little bit too. When the narcissist is sick or on their deathbed, you owe them nothing. Why? So they can get better and abuse you again? And you can get hoodwinked once again? You owe them nothing. When they're sick and they need someone to help, just think about when you were growing up, or even in your adult life, when you needed some love, when you needed some caring, when you needed some partnership. What did they give you? You owe them nothing. Please think about this. What you're going to try to do is be present so you could show other people. You don't owe them anything, I promise you. Please keep that in mind. I'm going to speak more about this topic in the future. I just need to get my rhythm back, and like I had said, my nerves are sometimes kind of freaky, so I need to get back into my groove, if you will. I need to make sure that I'm not going to be embarrassing myself or anything else. All the same things that you and I both have, right? That's embedded into us. You owe them nothing in life or in death. And I'm not saying that to be because I want you to be a bad person, or I want you to fight or anything. You just owe them nothing. Please be kind to yourself and realize that. Thank you. I will speak more on this subject. I wish you peace today.